Hello everyone, welcome back to my Unreal Engine tutorial series. So today I'm going to show you how to add some anticipation to the animations. So for example, if this character is trying to move upward, first this character will move down a little bit to anticipate that movement like this and move upward. And if the character is trying to move left, it will anticipate that movement like this. It will move a little bit to the left and move to the right and then move to the left like this to get the required energy for that ejection like this. So yeah, that's the part I'm going to cover today, getting the anticipation. All right, so in my current system, uh, when I press one key, it just go to the next point, but I don't really have any anticipation to this animation. Actually, I'm not using animations, but still I should show some kind of anticipation. So let's say I'm trying to move to the left knob, so my character should a bit go to the right side and then move to the left, but that's not there. So because of that, the impact on the animation is less, so we don't really feel the animation. So actually I'm not an expert in animations, but I do know some stuff about the animation. So this is what it meant by anticipation. So this character, if you take this character, before jumping, he anticipate the jump action in a pose like this. So that's what I'm trying to do here. So how can I do that? Okay, so this is where I move the character with the spring in interpolation. So here, instead of setting directly the target location as this one, if I first move the character a little bit to the opposite of that direction, then I should be able to get that anticipation. So yeah, let's do it like this. Let's add another pin to this sequence, and I'll delete this one. No, actually I won't delete that. I'll keep this one, and here let's do something like this. I'll break it and break this too. So this is the target relative location, right? So I'll reduce, subtract this from the current relative location. The current relative location. No, actually I can get the direction. Get unit direction vector from this one to this one. So now I have the direction from the current relative location to the target relative location, and then I'll add some direction add some displacement opposite to that direction. So that means I should multiply this by a minus value. So maybe something like 10, yeah, and then I'll add it to the current relative location and set it here like this, and I'll reduce this to maybe like 0.2 and then start executing this. Yeah, I don't need this one. Alright, and I'll connect this one here. Right. Yeah, I think I should do this after this do once node. So therefore I'll connect this again here and move this part a little bit to here. Like this. Otherwise there will be complications, I think. Right. I think that's all I have to do. So if I do that, I can get rid of this part because I already set the target relative location here. Alright, let's see how it looks. Well, I don't really see much of an anticipation. Maybe I should increase this. This is plus, it should be minus. Let's try minus 20. I hope it won't be too much. Let's see. Did you see any? Right, there is, but it's not that visible. Maybe I should increase the time here. Hope that won't be too much. Alright, I need to modify the timing of IK changes also to match with this. How should I do that? So yeah, this is where I set the IKs, but instead of doing it here, maybe I should put that also inside here. What's the best way to do that? So this is inside the IK changes. I think, and this is the move character. So yeah, I think first I should add a delay of maybe about 0.6 seconds to the beginning of this method. Right, now you see the anticipation. But still it's not enough, I think, compared to the speed we get. The right. Let's try increasing the anticipation distance. What about if I add about 40, and let's decrease the time to like 4. Okay, then again I have to reduce this IK timing also to point. What's the good value? Yeah, 0.4. I may have to do a lot of play testing for this one. Yeah, also I should introduce some constraints to the IK limits, because they are stretching too much, as you can see now. See? Okay, so until I tried a small change of the screen. So until I completely finalize the anticipation and IK changes, I'll disable this physics simulations for now. So I enable the physics simulations here and then disabling them here. So I'll break them for now, because with that it's really confusing. I can't really pinpoint where is the problem. Now this is without the physics simulations, so still you can see the legs are kind of going haywire when I anticipate. So yeah, how to fix that? So maybe when I start the anticipation movement, I should disable, I guess. but so for now I'll disable leg eye case. So these are the points that I do leg eye case. I'll disable them for now by ignoring those two nodes. And now let's see how my animations look. Okay, no more weird stretchings, but that's not really good also. And hands are kind of okay. Well, not really. Alright, so let's start fixing this. Now, to have a proper understanding about how this works, I'll set time dilation. I'll slow this down like this, and yeah, then I can see what's really going on and where to apply the delays and everything. Alright, here is a problem part. Okay, now I'm trying to move upward. Oh, I think with the time dilation my looping doesn't work. So I'll disable this, and yeah, maybe here instead of this delta time, can I use delta time like this? And let's see how what happens now. Okay, right, now I'll give some multiplier here to speed it up. Times, let's see. Alright, now let's re-enable the time dilation. Alright, now it is working smoothly. Or not. Right, so yeah, I think my hands are okay when I move upward. Let's see what happens when I try to move to the left or right. Okay, hands are delayed this time. So I should move my hands first. See, my body goes before the right hand goes to the this is actually wrong. My right hand should first grab the knob and then left hand. What happens now? That's correct. Left hand grab the knob first. Yeah, that's correct. But when I move to the right side, I think it's wrong. Yeah. Alright, let's see where the problem is. If my move right is larger than 0, first I set the right hand IK and keep the I don't set the left hand IK. Okay, that's correct. If it is smaller than 0, I first set the left hand and then the right hand. That's also right. So what's the problem? Okay, so for the hand changing problem, that's because this when I try to move right and I just press right movement button once and release it. So if I release that, then I will get a 0 for this one. So yeah, once the anticipation movement is finished, that means after 0.4 seconds, even if I was trying to move right, maybe this move right was 0. So therefore, instead of using this move right and move left, I should use this target capsule location and the current capsule location. Actually, I think this, since this is the capsule is the root component, I can just use the actor location also. So I'll use this one and get actor location. And then how to do the calculation. Yeah, I also need get right vector of the actor, get actor right vector, and yeah, I already did this calculation somewhere here in the event graph. Where do I set these? Yeah, right here. Get velocity and get actor forward vector and right vector. Right, so I can get the side with speed with by doing a dot product between the velocity and the right vector. So in this case, that means I need to get the this one minus this one and then mm, dot between these two, right? Yeah, and then compare that. Wait, not like that. Instead of the move right. Alright, let's see. Now it moved the right hand first and then left hand. Well, this is too slow. I should increase this to, let's try 0.5. Okay, now I'm going to move to the right side. Oh no, that one. That's wrong. That is also wrong. Oh, that's inverted actually. Yeah, actually that inverting does happen only if I try to move the character before it is stabilized on the next knob. So when I do that, I'm going to use the IK changes before the anticipation. So actually without an anticipation, my character directly goes to the next knob if I am not already stabilized on the current knob that I am trying to move. So therefore I should disable moving to the next knob until I do that stabilization. That means this spring interpolation part. So what's the best way to do that? So yeah, maybe I should put this part before calling these IKs. But in order to do that, I'm gonna have to do some major changes. Right. Alright, so to get a more predictable behavior, I think I should get rid of this spring interpolation and use only move component. So using that, I should implement the spring behavior. I'm not sure work that would work good or turns out good or not, but I will put that part to the next episode, because otherwise this episode will be too long and too boring. But I hope you have some idea the direction that I'm trying to go. And if you like to support my work, you can get the membership of my Patreon club. Link would be in the description below. And thanks for watching. See you in the next episode. Goodbye.